Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing a cylinder. That's right, a cylinder. Now, some of y'all might be wondering why the word cylinder in the title is misspelled. And the reason why is quite simple. It's because the cylinder I'm going to be drawing today is probably not going to be all that great of a cylinder. So I figured, hey, why not misspell it to make the word not all that great as well? Yeah, I don't know if that's really as funny as I think it is, but I'm doing it nonetheless, and I'm sticking to it. But today, I'm going to be drawing in my SOHO Urban Artist Sketchbook. And today, I'm going to be drawing with my Uniball Zento gel pen. This is a 0.7 millimeter sized pen, and I like it a little bit more so than not, to say the least. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get my sketchbook all opened up to the nearest open page, if I possibly can. I think that's the nearest open page, so it is. And now that I'm on the nearest open page, let's go ahead and just get my sketchbook all centered and whatnot. And now let's go ahead and get this ready. And now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to drawing a cylinder, but the word cylinder is misspelled. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to drawing a cylinder that probably is not going to be all that good. Starting off with the two lines that are actually going to make up the border of the cylinder, vertically at least. So let's go ahead and do, I'm thinking, one line right there, just down like that, and another line right there, just down like that. And just looking at this, I think some of the ink was leaking out, so I'm just going to go and try to just get that kind of smudged off onto the back of the paper and whatnot. There we go, just like that. Should be much better now. But now that I've done the two lines, let's go ahead and now kind of add the top of the cylinder, just like that. We're going to do the bottom, just like that. And there we go. We can see it's kind of a cylinder, right? This is a cylinder, to me, like, technically speaking, right? I mean, like, you got the top right there, you got the bottom right there. Is it a cylinder? I mean, like, yeah, technically speaking, it doesn't really look like a cylinder, though. I don't know. I do kind of actually want this to kind of look like a cylinder, even though I'm not really trying to draw a really good cylinder today. I think it's that the lines are they kind of point in a little bit, so I'm going to try to do this again. Give it another go, per se. There we go, that's a little bit better now. Just like that. Just like that. It's just the perspective is all wonky. Like, the perspective is really messed up. Like, that's kind of what's going on with this. Because, yeah, the perspective is really messed up. Because it's like the bottom is flat, the top is that. The perspective is kind of messed up. That's kind of what's going on with it. I think that's the issue. Let's try this again. Now, while I am saying that I'm not trying to draw a very good cylinder today, I am also doing multiple tries for this drawing. So, yeah, take what I say with a grain of salt. So let's go ahead and do this again. There we go. I think that's pretty much exactly what I wanted. That's pretty good right there. That actually looks like a cylinder, and the perspective actually looks okay as well. I'm going to stick with that. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to add a face. Do I want to add a big face or a small face? I think it would kind of be, I don't know. I don't really want to do a super big face nor a super small face. I think I'm actually going to do a medium face. So I'm going to do a little bit of a nose right there. I'm going to do an eye right there. And then another eye on the other side, right there. I'm going to do a mouth going all the way across. A little bit of a chin, maybe a double chin. Have some legs coming out the bottom, just like that. And then some arms coming out the side. Just like that. And there we go. That is the cylinder sketch all done. There are some other details that I do kind of want to add, like eyebrows. A little bit of line like that right there. A little bit of lines right there as well. And now let's go over every line again and just make the entire drawing look a little bit more distinct and just a little bit more finished as a whole. And doing this is also a good way to kind of fix little mistakes I might have made, like lines just going over a little bit more so than they should have, whatnot, whatnot. So it's a good way to kind of hide those, which is another partial reason why I do this. Because I do this for pretty much almost every drawing I do. As long as it's done with like a gel or a ballpoint or a fountain pen, it is. If it's done with like a Sharpie, it's a different story. If it's done with like, let's say, a brush pen, it's a different story. But pretty much every other pen, this is kind of what I do. I just kind of like the look of this as well. However, doing this, where I'm doing another layer, also does give me more room for error, gives me another opportunity to mess up, and to some extent I've done that right here. And with this side just a little bit, so now I'm feeling the need to kind of thicken up this side just a little bit as well. But it's really not a super big deal by any means. After all, this is a cylinder, with the cylinder word being misspelled, so it's not supposed to be perfect by any means. And while I'm not unintentionally making this not perfect, it is kind of coming together a little bit easier than not, in all honesty. Alrighty, and I think that's going to be all there is to the drawing. It's definitely not my best drawing by any means. I certainly would not consider this even a particularly good drawing by any means either. But it is a cylinder that is a little bit messed up, a little bit misspelled per se. And that's exactly what I wanted to draw in today's video, so I certainly am satisfied. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drawing. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? I think that's pretty much everything I had to draw today, so I think I'm all done. But, you know, as said, let me know what you guys think of this drawing in the comments down below. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Do you guys like the concept of this drawing? Let me know in the comments down below. And, of course, also make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?